Hello everybody and welcome to episode 14 of my Microtopia Let's Play series. And today we are looking at making some good progress. I've saved up a decent amount of stuff, like these points up here, as well as these acids. And I know you guys saw in the last video that the storage it was looking for was 50. However, due to the help of a few commenters, I was able to fix this issue because there's an experimental version of this. So shout out to Brad McCoy and Wagga Bagaboo. Interesting name there. Thank you guys for commenting. And now this experimental version only needs 10. So let's go ahead and complete this, and let's go see what we have unlocked. Looks like I was checking out the bottom of the tree earlier. Okay, so we got the dissolver. It's a device that looks like a faucet. It can drip acid onto a material to create a solution. Awesome. So now we have biofuel and crystallite. Well, we might as well get these. And then a launch tower, a larger oh, whoa, there's a different type of research. It's a larger version of the ant launcher that packs more power. Shooting from elevation also helps to achieve greater distances. Okay. I guess I could maybe take advantage of this. The ant launcher that I tried last time was kind of just shooting it randomly, so I couldn't really find a good use for it. I mean, maybe if it held the same angle and I just, drew a long line, it might work, but either way, we might try it out later, but we're gonna have to get those new research points. Objective reach, click to complete. Alright, so now we have the Energy Pod 5, and we're definitely gonna try this out, as well as the Pod Worker 5. We gotta try them out, even if we don't use them. And let's see what else we have. So I think we also want to push our boundaries. This one is 350 ants, and then an electrolyzer thing, and then 400 ants, which I'm gonna go ahead and unlock these as well. So electrolyzer and beacon pole. So now we need to produce 50 energy pod 5s, which we will definitely get to doing. And now we unlock the electrolyzer pin, a more compact version of the electrolyzer. It has decreased electrolyzing rate, but it compensates for this by having a higher contact boost. And then a capacitor, obviously, probably the part to make the pin. Alright, so I think our objective here is to push our population. I'm also still kind of working on getting the ion worker ants, but the fact that they use batteries, which takes acid, really kind of turns me off to it. It just feels like a hassle, but I mean, if they last like 30 minutes, then it might be worth it. But for now, let's keep pushing the tree this way, as well as checking out the new pods. And we also probably need to make some crystallite. Oh yeah, I'd also like to update on a change that I made over here. So I'm definitely going to expand this to 2 of them, maybe more later, but I decided to finally change up what I'm feeding my queen, because if I just keep feeding her the energy 1s, then I'm just wasting the potential for these. So, in theory, when I produce one of these and I feed it to her, I'm saving 12 energy that I would have had to use. So right now I just have it on an 18-second timer to kind of give this 16 seconds and then 2 seconds to collect the stuff, which it does take a little bit longer, I think, but it seems that this pace keeps me around stage 8 in the middle, which is not too bad. But that's also why I kind of want to move this up. I might even use these for now, but it's saving me so many energies. I didn't even know. It's been like, I've been running this in the background a little bit, so it's maybe been an hour or two, but like this just keeps going up. This was at 0 earlier, and so I'm I can definitely utilize our yellow pods now. So we need to get a better setup, and maybe it is finally time to upgrade to the new level pod workers. But I'm still just not too sure about it. I mean, these guys last, looks like 7.5 minutes, and then the pod 3s, I think last like 10 minutes or something. So it might be worth still deciding. I mean, either way, I need to get better conversions for these. But yeah, let's get a setup and check out the new energy pods. Okay, here's our little setup that we have. And I was thinking about it, and I realized that it takes 2 for each of these. So if I'm gonna have, if I want to have, let's say 2 of these, then I need 4 of these, 8 of these, and 16 of these in order to actually match the pace. So I'll probably reduce this to 1. Oh, you know what? I didn't turn their timers down. But yeah, here we go. We are making the new pod worker, and he is ready. So let's see what it's all about. How long do they last? That's the question. Oh, they're pretty fast. So they last 15 minutes. 15 minutes and 20 walking speed. Interesting. That's not... Yeah, I say that every time. I say it's not horrible. I complained about it more before, I think. But I really have to give it to them. The pod workers are still very useful. Just because, I've cut it off for now. Other than a, like, small timer here. But when I actually want to do research, if I'm constantly having to produce, even if I'm, using the recycler, it's just like, it takes up so many population. So, yeah, I think it's definitely worth having pod workers. There's obviously more work involved with handling the pods, but honestly, it's not that big of a deal. It's honestly really tempting. I would love to, like, do a test run and just see. These things are kind of expensive. Let's see. Oh, you know what? That's not even that bad, actually. Also, we never checked. So one energy pod 5 is worth 50. So we gain another 10 energy when we combine them. That's crazy. So now we get 24 extra energy. That's pretty good. It does take a long time though. However, if energy pods were an issue, which it seems like that has become the opposite problem, it saves so much. Also, later on, if I want to use beacons, which I think I do, spending the energy on that would also be useful, and can't forget the energy spent on our inventors too. By the way, I was planning on getting the Inventor tower, and I think I've waited long enough, so let's go ahead and get that. And then we have Colossal Stockpile and a Life Gate. Lets them enter based on their remaining lifespan. Interesting. There's no way I'm going to spend that much on a Life Gate. Colossal Stockpile maybe, but definitely a later thing. Let's see, how do we build this thing? So, I'd assume it's in progression. Oh, I actually already have the materials. Nice. I really like what I have set up right now for the factory. I've pretty much made, most of what I need up to, obviously, this acid stuff. But, yeah, we'll have to see how far I go with the acid, because I don't know, I'm not the biggest fan. But it looks like we'll need it to unlock all this stuff, and I want to get this puffer, because if we can get more queens, that would be sick. We could do so much with that. But yeah, let's check out this Inventor tower. Oh, didn't realize there was a cutscene for this. Okay, the Inventor tower allows points to be gained without having to manually click the Inventor ants. The Inventor ants inside will passively generate points over time when fully fed. Okay, so I'm trying to remember which part goes where. Let's go here. Oh, here. Then move this to there. And then move our little guy over a little bit. Okay, I guess I don't have all the materials. We need 2 resistors. Okay, here's the Inventor Tower at work. And it looks like it just fills up. It looks so interesting. And the way these guys are built to it, it makes it just look like a faucet. Are you going to pop? It says it does it automatically. Oh, here we go. It's kind of slow, to be honest. I don't know if I like that. I'm afraid these guys are gonna die before it's time. I'm gonna have to slow down the timer again. Interesting. I thought it would like... Man, I thought that would go a lot faster. Huh. Well, either way, we'll just leave it and see if it overfills or not. Kind of taking forever. Alright, well... We have completed our Produce 50 Energy Pod 5s. So let's get that completed. And let's go check these out. So now we have the Energy Pod 6s. And it looks like the Pod Worker 6s requires the Tier 3 Inventor Ants. So we'll have to wait a little bit for those. But let's check out these Energy Pod 6s. So we'll get one more of these placed down. Okay, here we are. So now we have Energy Pod 6. And these contain 125 energy. Just one of them contains 125. So these were 20. And we had 12 extra from that. Then it turns into 50. So now we have 24 extra. And then that turns into 125, so now we have 49 extra energy after this entire process. Yeah, so if you're low on resources, that's the way to go. However, I don't know if that's even worth it, because I mean, it saves so many resources, like it saves so many of this. Look at this, I am stacking up so fast with these. And I'm not even being efficient with this. So I don't even know if it's worth it, to be honest. I think it's a really fun concept. And I will definitely have a lot of fun with it, especially when I have a bunch of sentries. But, yeah. I mean, that is pretty crazy. I wonder if those energy pod workers last 20 minutes. We'll have to see. Let's see the description. An unstable pod containing a large amount of energy, handle with care. Okay. Well, that's not as cool as these other ones. Yeah, I think this is going to be kind of a short episode. By the way, I gave up on this thing. I don't know if there's like some kind of glitch going on, but the guy died before the Inventor Tower finished. So these guys just waste energy and die off, so it's like not even worth it. I'm kind of tempted to just use some of these energy pods for these guys, but I'm just gonna let it run. I'm sure these guys will last. Maybe not these guys, but we'll see. Alright. Well, while it was a little short, this 350 ants thing is going to take me a very long time. I'm slowly working on it right now, but I'll probably work on it quite a bit tomorrow, and we can finally start moving towards the higher tiers of things. We're also really starting to fill up on our storages. I've got to keep track of these guys to really make sure I'm not going overboard. You can see that these are filling up. But yeah, with that said, I think we got some decent progress today. These videos are gonna start being a little bit shorter, as it's like once you unlock something new, it's kind of just a grind. So we'll have to see. Look at that, I have 1600 glass shards now. Don't worry guys, it gets better. But yeah, with that said, it's like some of these things just take a while. So I really do need to start including more on what I do. But yeah, I think that is going to do it for this video. If you guys like the video, then please hit that like button. And if you guys have any questions or suggestions, then please leave a comment. And of course, if you guys want to see more videos like this, then please hit that subscribe button. Other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.